Hey everybody, welcome back. So here we are on the last frame left to look at, with the added little bonus to clean up the last frame part left to look at. And after this, I think it'll be time to do this with all the weapons. So the frame we're looking at today is the Jailbreak Frame, the worst frame in the game. The only real positive it has going for it is it has character, and playing with it builds character. And the bonus part we're going to look at is the Shade Eye from RaD. But before we get to that, let's get into everything about this pile of junk that I can think of. Jailbreak is a beat up and haphazardly stripped down old basho frame from Baus that you basically wake up inside of while you're supposed to be imprisoned by V2 Snail of Archibus during the mission Escape. Can you guess what you do with it? I'll give you a hint. Anyway, it was brought back to barely functional by a team of RaD engineers who were sent to help break you out of jail, so to speak. In the mission, the one you use has a even crappier version of both the Joso generator and Kikaku booster, just to give you a little extra helping hand, right? That is actually news to me. I literally just found that out doing research, and I'm actually feeling my blood boil a little bit from knowing that now, and kind of, you know what, let's just move on. Moving on. Oh, and it came equipped with Ludlow jamming bombs and a Morley. Even the text for the parts all say, junk. Originally an old gen AC developed by Baus, RaD engineers infiltrated Institute City to make field repairs, just enough to make it operable, but not enough to fix its weathered armor. And now you all just found out that was one of the first times I read that text. That's how much I care about this piece of crap. I mean, I've used it a few times and even did well with it in PvP. It just goes to show even a turd will work with good parts on it. The head part is the AHJ124 RC Jailbreak. They should have spray painted RaD over that Baus logo. I think that would have been pretty cool. It has 1000 AP with a 181 kinetic defense, a 159 energy defense, and a 182 explosive defense. We're going to hear a lot of me doing that in this video. The attitude stability is a terrible 302, and the system recovery is the worst in the game at only 60. The scanner is also not great, as to be expected with a 400 scan distance, 6-second duration, and 10.8 second scan standby time. So use your eyes and don't stand in fire. It weighs a hefty 4,250 Miyazaki's, shedding just only a few pounds with that armor that it lost, and has a 95 in energy load. The core is the ACJ120/RC Jailbreak, and it has seen better days. Boy, has it. It has an AP of 2,400, so no armor. The kinetic defense is 405, the energy non-defense is 368, and the explosive defense is 420. Spark it up! Well, not too close to this AC. You might catch a leaky fuel line, and that's going to be bad for you if you do that. The attitude stability is 403, and while it does have a good booster efficiency adjuster of 119, the generator output sucks at only 83, and the supply is only 94. It doesn't weigh too much at only 12,350 Miyazaki's, and it has a nice low 300 for an energy load. The arms are the AAJ123/RC Jailbreak arms, and they look like they're missing about 3/4 of the armor plating on the shoulders. Nice. They only have 1000 AP, with the kinetic non-defense being 180, the energy defense only being slightly better at 190, and an explosive defense of 215. A small MT could hold more weight, as the arm's load limit is the very bottom of the barrel at only 10,520 Miyazaki's held. And the recoil control? What control? It's only 45. Hey, so's the firearm specialization. It's also only 45. And the melee specialization is half its former glory at only 112. But hey, they do only weigh 8,480 Miyazaki's and have a light 210 energy load. The legs are the ALJ121/RC Jailbreak legs. Greasy. Yum. They have a measly 2000 AP with a kinetic defense of 351, energy defense of 315, and it actually has a little explosive defense at 388. They are not very stable legs at only 658 attitude stability. The load limit isn't very good, holding only 62,600 Miyazaki's, Surprisingly, the jump stats aren't the worst at 132 distance and 25 height, and they weigh 18,560 Miyazakis and have a cheap energy load of 300. In total, this greasy, leaky, half-armored core has 6,400 AP. Ugh. Might as well be flesh. With a kinetic defense of 1,117, an energy defense of 1,032, and an explosive defense of 1,205. Unarmed and equipped with starter internals, it has an attitude stability of 1,363, with an attitude recovery of 137. Target tracking is 72, it has a base boost speed of 334, so it is slightly faster than its original, but only just slightly, and in all it weighs 48,440 Miyazakis and has a total energy load of 1,233. I don't really have any suggestions on how to load it out for combat, and when I was getting the footage for this, I just swapped out the Basho build for jailbreak parts that I used for the Basho video. If you do decide to make a build based on this frame, may the coral have mercy on your soul, and maybe seek psychological help. No NPC uses this frame. Not even Iguazu's this stupid. Alrighty then. Because I never did a variant for the RaD 2000 Scout frame and did already talk about the spring chicken legs, which are technically the variant legs to the Scout frame, I still need to talk about the shade eye head part for it. I'm just going to talk about the head though, I'm not going to do the whole frame. The HC 2000/BC Shade Eye is a custom part derived from the Scout AC head developed by RaD, comprehensively rebuilt for combat by an anonymous independent mercenary group. That anonymous independent mercenary group would probably be, King and Chartreuse in the original Raven, but whatever. This model takes some steps forward, but sacrifices the minimalism of its predecessor, which is clearly for the better. It even looks like 20% cooler. It has 770 AP with a kinetic defense of 174, an energy defense of 167, and an explosive defense of 181. Oh, it's nice to look at something useful again. The attitude stability is 472, it has a system recovery of 127, and a mid scanner with 450 scan distance, 10.8 second scan duration, and a 9-second scan standby time. It weighs 3,090 Miyazakis and has a 163 energy load. That's it. That is the last one, the last frame. Next week, I think I'm going to go ahead and start weapons. I don't know which one yet. Maybe make a suggestion to get it rolling. Also, should I do individual videos for each of the weapons or do it by category? Anyhow, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the nest.
Raven, we can still... All right. We'll watch this one.